And that statement alone, for the lack of word, is foolishness, because in every player there's a mistake in him.
Word, agree with you.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you. You're a United fan, yeah? De Gea, he has a Bozo gene? No, I'm just asking a question.
I'm loving this.
That one.
No, just give me a yes or no. I wanted to ask some players. I wanted to ask some key players. Okay, Casemiro.
No. Most of
I'll say yes, because sometimes his challenges can attract unnecessary cards. That will put the team in a dangerous or difficult
jeopardy.
Yes, and his play too, because if he gets a yellow card early in the game and he's not able to manage it, it will end up. And we all know how important he is. Let me mention another player, Lloris in Tottenham.
Yeah.
Hugo Lloris.
Yes.
But let's be careful, right?
No.
We are talking means that you are consistently you're a repeated offender.
Okay, based on that, De Gea, yes, he's a repeated offender. De Gea, yes.
Listen, every player, because you see what the explanation for that word.
That was baby.
To use it on a particular player makes you probably you've not played serious football. Anybody who has played serious football, because you see, let's say a Partey, what Partey did, and Rice took the ball from him and they scored. That is a Bozo gene behavior, because it was a mistake.
Yeah, I would say every player has that.
Exactly.
But not what did that's the first time I'm coming across that.
Yeah.
That's the term Bozo gene.
Yeah, this. So I'm kind of confused.
I've heard it,
but
I've heard them use it. But
being prone to like making mistakes in the field of play. Let's not forget
repeatedly.
Professionals are human beings, and every human being is prone to error. You're prone to making mistakes, but repeatedly, like in fact, a mistake is expected of this player every game.
Every time they play, you're like you're concerned when he's playing. You're concerned.
You see, with Gabriel,
yeah,
because he's a defender, anytime a goal is scored, they will look at the defender. It is normal.
Yeah,
you understand?
Okay, let me ask one question.
He has made a couple of errors, which is in every player, and has led to a goal. Okay. It doesn't make him a bozo. You understand?
Okay.
A team plays with a system, and the moment from the front or from the back, let's say from the front or from the back, one person in a split of a second does not do his job well, the team will be prone to conceding a goal.
Well, okay, let's simplify it, right? Let's make it this way. When Gabriel plays for Arsenal, are you concerned?
No, I'm never, because he's the type of defender I love. Aggressive, and those people, that's why I said, like somebody like Casemiro, you are short of 8 performance. 8 over 10, 8 over 10, or 7 over 10. That is the kind of player I want in my team. Would he make 1 or 2 mistakes? Yes, he's a human being, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But why should he make it every game?
No. And so if you can tell me the 38 games, every single game he makes a mistake, then fine. I'm free to call him a bozo. Not when one game he's trying to hold on to the ball a little bit, got pressed, took the ball from.
That was my point.
And the same game he scored a goal.
He scored against Fulham, and I said it.
I forgot that game. I remember. I forgot who you guys were playing against, but I remember the game.
Yeah,
I watched it.
You understand? I remember the first time I heard the word, it was this guy, Toby,
Toby,
on
I just saw David on the football terrace today was saying
yes.
Gabriel has a Bozo jam. Like Gabriel
Stop
is better
using
than
words
Chelsea
because
defenders.
you think you speak English, so you come up and then use English word like that.
No, he's not that bright. Let's forget English. He's not that bright. Let's
No, like, but you learn football. If
Yeah.
you played football, sitting here, I've played football before, so I know there is a mistake in every footballer.
Definitely. So,
Every,
do you know the hypocrisy was like if you're going to say Gabriel has a Bozo gene, boy, he's better than all the defenders at Chelsea.
look at Romero, the Tottenham player. Look
Yeah.
at how he goes into challenges. There's
Very
been
erratic.
games,
Very
the
erratic.
referees, if the referees had real something, they would have showed him a red card.
Okay, let me point something to you guys. Did you watch the Champions League final?
Yes.
Did you watch it?
I did.
Yeah, I did.
Did you see that Akonji made 2 errors, but because they didn't lead to goals, nobody's calling it Bozo gene.
Nobody's calling it. Yeah, I remember.
2 errors at the final. If those 2 errors resulted in 2 goals, but nobody's going to call me a Bozo.
You see, it is easy to have an agenda. It is easy to pick on certain players just because you might not like the team is playing for, or you might not. Even you see me, yeah. Sometimes I feel sorry for somebody like Maguire. You understand?
Do you?
So I can see a player who the amount they bought him for wasn't his fault. You understand?
Okay.
It was just the market. Secondly, I can see a player who is trying not to make mistakes, but the tension is too much.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask a straight question. Do you think Maguire is a Bozo?
I said it before.
I don't think so. I don't think so for the word. But every player if you look at the word, then he is, because he makes mistakes.
Okay, do you think he's making the mistake because he's not being played rightly?
I think he's making the mistake because the way we look at him, as in talent wise, it's not yes, the expectation, like you look at, let's say, a Marcel Desailly, or like some of our great defenders. We look at the money he went for and we think we can compare, and that is what a lot of footballers do. That, oh, he's a great defender. He's even better than Desailly. He's even better than Thuram and all those other great defenders. No, don't look at the price. Look at those defenders. They played for years at the very, very top.
Right.
But we are quick when somebody, even Rice, somebody like Rice, he's a good midfielder. He's not part of those great midfielders yet, because those people proved it for 5, 10 years. Yes. But because of social media agenda and all those things, we just go like, yeah, he's the best. No, he can do it for just 2 years. Where is Dele Alli?
He went on a sharp decline.
Where is Hazard?
On a sharp decline.
They are not good players. You understand?
Hazard is a bit of a stretch. He did it for.
No. I'm saying it doesn't mean they are not good players with time, because time has proven that they cannot keep it up.
Oh.
But we know, history tells us that the great players, they keep it up for more than 5, 6, 10 years.
Exactly.
These are facts.
Let me ask a United fan, right? What do you think is the major deficiency or problem with Maguire? Over expectation, playing the wrong team, wrong system. He can't play in the back 4, or can he play in the back 5? What do you think is the problem?
Maguire's problem, I honestly can't point to one thing. I mean, he mentioned a number of factors. I would think Maguire has that price tag hanging over his neck, number one. So the expectation was very, very high when he came in, and he hasn't been able to live up to that expectation.
Shake it off, yes.
You remember in Ole's team, even though Maguire made some errors, he was still a pivotal member of that team.
Yes.
When Maguire didn't play in the Europa League, was it the final or something? It had a very big impact on the team, because his presence, his area presence, was something that Man U missed in that game, right? And then it looks like after that Ole's time, on that Ragnick, then on that Ten Hag did. In fact, Ten Hag lost all of the trust in him because Man U wasn't playing particularly well, game in, game out. We used to scrape 2 games at a time, so there was heavy pressure on the defense. So there being heavy pressure on Man U's defense means the defenders had to step up. Maguire and all of his antecedents, mistakes, and everything was just highlighted. Like, oh, this guy is hopeless. So he hasn't been able to come out of that place that we put him right now. So, like you said, he looks like he's really trying hard. Now, look at the game he came in that Europa League game, and the pass that he got. The pass he got from David De Gea. We all got Maguire. And see how, and again, I think he's also lucky. Look at the Europa League game too. Somebody just nodded the ball. He hit him, went to the post. Oh my God, Maguire!
Yeah.
It's just like he cannot break. So I think Maguire would be better suited if he goes maybe out to another team where the pressure won't be so much, but he'll just fit into a squad, the system, and then just play. Look at Johnny Evans when he was at Man U. He was like a Maguire
esque, yeah.
But at Leicester City, he actually
that's his level. He went back to his level.
And I wanted to add this point, my brother, to the point you are making. You see, there are certain players, they don't fit in certain clubs, or the clubs history and everything weighs on them. It doesn't mean they are awful players. You understand?
You see, he tries to be politically correct. Just say the truth. He went back to his level.
You can use the word level, but let's say I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised a team like AC Milan, an Italian team, coming for Maguire, and he will go and be one of the best players.
Slower there. It's slower in Italy than
it is systems. It is pressure. It is everything. You understand? It is everything that has to do with football. And there are certain players that handle this better than others. You understand?
When you look at Tammy Abraham, they left England and they are pivotal members of their team right now for Roma in Italy.
So we all agree that Gabriel does not necessarily have the Bozo gene.
I don't think so.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
I am not an Arsenal fan, and he does not. Gabriel is
my brother. You're a United fan. I'll mention this player, Vidic.
Oh, the Vidic, yeah.
Was he a Bozo?